Hi, I'm Mark Adams. I'm the president, the founder of California Receivership Group, and this video is part of a series that we're doing to illustrate the underlying passion that has driven this organization over the last 20 years as we revamp California neighborhoods one property at a time. The story I wanted to tell you today is about a San Joaquin Valley town where there was a retail store. This store was really basically a liquor store, and it was mostly a drug den out in the parking lot where I witnessed drug deals going down.
Today, the receiver showed up with police to take over the property. Now, police say that enforcement has been warning the owners here for years now that they need to clean up the property, get rid of the illegal activity that takes place right there in the parking lot, sometimes in the store, and to get rid of the dangerous clientele. A judge ordered, he actually ruled on it earlier this week after several complaints from community members. Community members say they feared they'd get caught in crossfire.
In fact, a woman had been shot in that parking lot just a month or two before I took over. So it was a real danger to the entire community. I'll never forget, right after I was appointed and I drove up to this property from the south, and as I pulled forward, there was a Escalade in the parking lot, and I literally saw a guy roll down his window, reach out and hand something to a guy that was standing there, and then the other guy handed back to him. And I thought to myself, that's how brazen this place is, that they're doing a drug deal right in plain sight. I couldn't believe it. So obviously, this neighborhood could really use the help that we provided. We took over the site. We shut down the store immediately. We chased out the Escalade and all of the minions that were part of that drug ring that was working in the parking lot there. The other thing I remember when we first got there was that the owner had been renting to a kind of an evangelical church, a little space in the back where they had their services. And on a property that really had totally inadequate electricity, of course, the church had electric guitars and band equipment and all of that stuff. And I thought, this is one spark away from a catastrophe for the people that are attending services at this church. So we worked with the pastor and his team to find them another place downtown that was a lot safer for them, and we moved them out as we closed down the property. And then eventually it's been built out now as a Family Dollar store.
This store behind me used to be a dilapidated, run-down place, and now it's turned into the Family Dollar. At one point, the city took over, and we got a look inside, and we found a bucket with urine in it, some expired food, just horrible conditions. But now it's turned around. It's the Family Dollar. It's a pretty big deal for people in this community.
But it's a great change to the neighborhood, to be honest with you. We needed some kind of change to this place. We actually did, and this is the best thing that could happen here.
The bigger problem is that there are things called food deserts in California and elsewhere. And that is where people, who are least able to hop in a car and go drive to a fully stocked grocery store have the need for it, but there's nothing in their neighborhoods to address that need.
Well, I got in here early because I wanted to be the first one to come in the new store.
Why are you excited about it?
Oh, we haven't had a store here, a decent one, in years.
Yeah, and you live right across the way, and you don't drive, so how inconvenient was it for you when you needed to shop for something?
Well, I had to depend on my kids and grandkids taking me to shop. So now that it's here, I can easily walk across the street if I need to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're excited about that, and I think top of it, you said your niece is going to be working here. Huh?
Yes,
mm-hmm.
My niece is going to be working here.
Obviously, they'll still have to go to another market for some of the other staples that they might need. But the point is that it helps address the food desert issue in California. And it's probably the most striking example of us helping solve a whole neighborhood problem by the work that we do. So we're proud of that project and proud of the work that we do. We've done over 220 properties from Eureka to El Centro and to the Nevada border. and we've worked for over 120 different judges in all of those cases. And I look forward to sharing some other stories with you over the next few videos. Thank you.